location.
Veto.
Why?
Veto.
I can't have it at...
No, veto.
Why not?
Veto.
Shut the place down.
What are we doing here?
They have
Veto.
things there all the time. They shut the whole thing down for parties all the time.
If Jackson...
You need to give me a reason, because you're just saying no because you're feeling salty about picking Radio City Music Hall or some bullshit. Good morning, friends and family. You are listening to Chad's Chats, where pop culture meets chaos and hot takes have no breaks. I'm Chad, and each week I'm joined by Jackson and Brian as we dive into the latest trends, pop culture topics, and everything and anything going on in today's world. So, here with the boys. Before we get into it, wanted to give a quick shout out for Memorial Day. By the time this posts, it'll be after Memorial Day weekend, kind of the unofficial hit of summer. Big respect to the legends that served and sacrificed so we can argue about pop culture and rank music festivals like it matters. So, big shout out to all the troops and veterans for today. So, appreciate y'all. Just wanted to get that out before we started diving in. How are you boys doing today?
Good. Sleepy, but good. Good. Ready to go. Ready to do the pod. You know, I love this time of the week.
I look forward to this part of the week because it's like, all right, go time. It's fucking go time now. All right, it's time to perform. You know, time to put on a show.
Yeah, it feels like it starts your week off. You know, in a sense, with chats. But yeah, doing good. Closed last night at Hamilton, so a little sleepy, but all good. You know,
Jack's burning the candle at both ends.
Yeah, I went on like an 8-day streak of just working every day, so I'm glad to be off today. So
bills don't stop. Bills do not stop. And we are not at a point where this pod is paying the bills yet. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, so we can get these numbers up, so we can do this full time, guys. No.
Please.
Oh, that's cool though, man. It's, you know, it sucks to work so much, but you're trying to get shit done.
Yeah.
And a lot of your work too is towards the craft that you enjoy. So that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. I love it. Most of it.
Most of it. Some days. Not all sunshine and rainbows, folks.
It's not.
Brian, how we doing, man?
I'm doing good. Just, you know, working, kind of getting going at work a little bit right now. Tottenham.
I was wondering what that was. I was like, yeah, okay.
We won a trophy.
Yeah,
we won a goddamn trophy.
The drought is over, folks. If you don't realize,
my God, it was fantastic. I love that day.
Hallelujah.
It was a great day.
It was cool to see like soccer fans celebrating, just at the bare minimum. Like, it's so fun to see soccer, a new base too. Like you haven't seen Toten fans.
Tottenham.
Whatever, dude. No, you haven't seen like their group of fans though, like go off in a minute. So it's kind of fun to see.
17 years since our last trophy. For being a top 6 club, we get pretty much joked and prodded literally all the goddamn time about not winning trophies. So to be able to win one is fucking fantastic. And I mean, we'll see where we go from here. But Champions League, baby. We're in Champions League.
Soccer's back.
Even though it's the last game of today, or all the games are probably about to start soon.
Oh man, I know. That's the only thing that sucks about doing it on like a Sunday morning. It's just like, dude, those are when the banger games go. I mean, season's pretty much over now.
Like in the corner, looking at the reflection.
Right? Just what? Anyways.
Season's over. Oh
yeah, season's over, right?
Oh.
Season's over.
Season's over,
right, Brian? Season's over. It's not actually. No, we have to win this last game to get Champions League. So
you guys are gonna win.
You think so?
Who are you playing?
Nothing's certain. We're playing Fulham.
Yeah, you guys should win.
Fulham or Fulham? How do you say that?
Fulham.
All right,
Fulham.
Right. Full of shit. Fuck us.
They actually fell down.
City in 6. Wait, that doesn't.
But yeah, I'm doing fantastic. I mean, being able to see them lift a trophy, Sonaldo. I mean, he's just absolutely fantastic.
I saw him like talking to the crowd, and he's just like, "Fuck yeah!" Like he was like, "This is for you."
I fucking love
you guys. Fuck yeah! Like, It's like fans that you don't hear talk a lot, and then like they get on the mic and they cuss. It's just like it's funny.
No, it was great. It was great to see. He deserved it. He deserved it more than he's a legend.
A son, even a legend for missing that wide open shot last year on Man
And
City
you know what? That got us
through the
that got us into Europa, and that fucking got us the trophy.
Missing got you into Europa
Because I think we would have been in Champions League with that W. With that,
you can only be in Europa. You can only be in Europa if you're not in Champions.
By this new format this year, yeah.
That's weird. You get rewarded for losing.
Well, there's still like multiple competitions. So.
Yeah, at soccer, I'm still pretty wet behind the ears. Similac on the breath. New fan here for soccer, so I'm still trying to get the ones and twos down. But yeah, a lot of trophies in one season.
Yeah, I know. And
It's
we
fun,
couldn't
though.
win any for fucking 17 years. So it was great to win one.
Oh, we can win a goddamn one.
Couldn't win a goddamn thing.
Not even the fucking Caribou Cup.
Yeah.
No, that's, right now, shoot, after today, what do we got? Golf and WWE. That's
And the
baseball.
rest of NBA playoffs, hockey playoffs. But yeah, once those are done, we're in the dark days of baseball. And
Yeah.
until you get playoff baseball, it's like gross.
Yeah, I'm glad you agree. Because do you like baseball, Brian? I mean, you wear
Not really.
fucking Dodger shit all the time, but
No, I mean, it's more just like the hats, I
Instagram
like
fan,
hats.
got
I
you.
wear
No,
hats.
just kidding.
I'm slowly starting to like baseball more and more. I feel like
Playoff baseball is fun, though. I will say
it's
that.
cool
It's
to
fun.
watch. It's fun to watch.
Because everything matters. Again, it comes back to my too much games fucking comments.
182.
Too many games, man, for people to give a shit.
That's maybe how I need to approach golf too, because I just really can't get into it. Like,
Golf is dope for tournaments, but you got to know, like, you got to follow the tournament. And then, like, that last day is, like, you can kind of, like, lightly, like, be in tune with what's going on. And then that Sunday that comes on, that's when you're, like, locked in. Because usually, especially if it's, like, close on that Sunday, nothing better than, a little golf on.
really?
Coming down to the wire on
Just
hole 18.
can't see it. I can't see it yet.
It can be
Dude,
electric at times.
The Masters was
I was about to say the Masters.
fantastic.
It
The
could be
Masters was one of
electric.
the best Masters I've ever seen, just because of how it played out.
Sure.
Just fantastic TV to watch. So
Sure,
I
yeah,
think,
yeah, sure,
I think.
sure.
Well, I think playing it too, Jack, helps you like appreciate it more because it does. They make it look so easy,
Yeah.
and you're just like, okay, whatever. Like they're not doing anything athletic. But when you get out there and you try it, and you're just like, this is fucking impossible. How are these magicians hitting this ball and putting it wherever they want? That's kind of like the
And you
lore
could just,
behind it.
try to bet on it, and maybe that'll give you a little bit more.
I think
stake
you
in
put
the game.
you put some money on anything and it becomes your
Oh,
favorite
100%,
sport. All right, yeah,
100%.
go Cougs. No, I got 50 on a Division II women's softball game today. So no, I'm just kidding.
I love degenerate gamblers though. They're hilarious. I've known a couple in my time, and they're hilarious. I love them.
Y'all, shout out to you. You just start rambling names.
Oh, dude, my buddy that I used to work with, that
Just
dude
every
would bet
day?
he would literally bet. What was it? That first pitch was a strike. Like he'd be
I think
at
those
work-
are fun though.
He'd
Like
be at work betting those like all the time, and would just be down like $400, and then just like try to catch up. He's like, all right, I got to pay my bookie by Monday, so I got to like
I'm turning
this weekend. I got to try to hit it hard to be able to get caught up. The best.
I'm in the hole, so I gotta get. It's like this isn't gonna help.
100%.
Who's gonna tell him this is how you get more in the hole?
Then there's a couple times where he's on a run, and then there's times where he can't win a game to save his life, and he's asking me for bets, and I'm like, brother, I'm ice cold.
This is when you know. This is when you know you're hit rock bottom.
that's
When
how
you're coming
know
to
you're
me.
bad. There is one game that I gave him one time. It was a couple years ago. It was like Tottenham versus Leicester, and it was like when we had that like insane comeback because it was. I think we scored. It was like 1-0, and we ended up scoring like 2 goals in the final like
That's the best.
5 minutes.
Those are the best soccer games. Like when it's over.
My
All hope
buddy,
is lost. And
yeah,
it's like,
my buddy had messaged me. He's like, "What the fuck, man?" And then like I was at work. I wasn't even watching the game. And then I get a text. He's like, "Holy fuck!" And then I look, and they scored like 2 goals in 5 minutes, and it fucking hit.
Damn.
And ever since then, you're the guy.
Nah.
They call you Nostradamus Brian. No.
Then I gave them like 2 more picks, and they failed.
Just
so
burnt
I'm ice
to
cold.
shit.
I'm not a good bettor at all.
Hockey and soccer is kind of very similar in a way of like how
Very similar.
you know,
Similar.
the
Just kind of
goal.
similar if you think about it.
yeah. In a
It's
way
just a
of
back and
shooting
forth
and
game
stuff,
of
I guess.
like, you know.
Like it's really
If you
hard
think about
to,
it, like it's pretty close, like in terms of like the goal.
Both offsides.
Yeah, you're passing it, a ball or a puck around,
and it's a lot. It's
You
really
can't
hard to
can't use.
to score too.
Yeah, so I mean, I get it. Very similar. I can see the Jack for sure. One of the funny memes I saw this weekend was like the Anakin scene from Revenge of the Sith, where it's like, oh, what games did you bet on? And it goes, not just the men, but the women. And the children too. It's just so funny. It's like, yep, that's. He's like crying over it. So. Hey, shout out to all the gamblers out there. We're just trying to earn a living. You know what I'm saying?
And shout out to
shame in your game.
Revenge of the Sith too, man.
What a movie! What a movie!
What a time! What a time!
What a time in life.
Can I bring something up?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I said it.
Andor. You guys watching Andor?
Dude, I know you've been running through it. That's
I
one of
have
my
been.
favorite Star Wars shows, and I just have not.
I
started
think it's
season
probably
2 yet.
like up there with one of the best Star
It's-
Wars things made.
I think
Yeah,
I'm up to
I don't
date
think that's
with
crazy to
it.
say.
and
Okay.
I'm up to date with it. It's so good. Oh my god!
I just finished episode 8.
Yeah.
What are they on? Are they out?
That was a really
is
good
it all?
one.
Is it all done? They're all out.
They're all
Almost.
done, yes.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
God.
I think they are done, aren't they?
Are they?
I'm gonna
Is
run.
it-
Yeah, because my
Run
Oh
through
yeah,
those
no, they
fucking
are.
things.
They are.
Yeah, my
They
brother
are.
said that he finished it and he ran through
They're
like
done.
Rogue One right after. So my plan is to watch it because I think I remember before the season started, they're like, as soon as you finish the season, like
It's-
throw on
yeah.
Rogue
So
One.
this is it. This is the end.
Yeah,
of
this is
Andor,
the
right?
end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, you'll see Rogue One in a different light after finishing Andor.
I can imagine. I need to
So-
get into that.
But that's been fun. I've been enjoying Andor.
I love me a good Star Wars dive. You know, it's just a whole vibe. You know,
Totally.
that whole genre, that whole like.
I will say, being like into like a world, you know, it is fun
That's what-
just
yeah.
again to get like sucked back into it. Like whether it's Star Wars, Harry Potter for you, like Lord of the Rings and stuff like that. So, well, I was being respectful. I mentioned
You
Lord
said
of the
Harry
Rings.
Potter, and
I know,
you
but
said
you
for
didn't have to
you
make the
Harry
face.
Potter.
You didn't have to make the face though. You made a face.
Because I thought you were leaning on Harry Potter, and then you came out with
No,
Lord
I
of the
mean-
Rings. I was like, okay, cool. You know me. I thought you were shitting me a dig. Like,
No.
No,
thought it was a
they're
shot.
doing really. They did a really good job with Andor and Rogue One, but like Andor specifically, they did a really good job.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm,
I think it's
I'm
been good so
excited to
far.
watch it.
I recommend starting that.
Yep.
Every time I try to start watching it, I just get like shit going on. And I'm like,
You have
I'm
to
not
really
giving this,
dig into
like,
it,
the
yeah.
time it deserves. So, yeah, I'm gonna. It's
Maybe
on the
not on
list
your
for
phone.
sure.
Just kidding.
Listen, man.
Just kidding. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you
I
gotta.
go through content. All right, that's how I ingest information.
And
The
we don't
phone is
have
it.
children, so we don't know what you're going
Yeah,
through.
motherfucker.
Sorry.
yeah, please God. And I hope I never do. Yeah, that's a good show. I'm going to jump in right into that. Another thing that happened this weekend, the NFL ruled on a couple things. If you want to jump into that real quick, Tush Push got a final verdict. It is surviving. The Tush Push will stay. We had a lot of teams. I'll probably put the graphic up, like the teams that were for and against it. Some of the teams that banned it, that were against it: Panthers, Cowboys, Packers, Raiders. A lot of teams, actually. The only
Colts.
teams that were for it, that didn't want to ban it, were like, the Colts didn't like it.
Weak.
Dolphins on the right side of history. Let's go. Patriots are cool with it. Browns don't give a fuck. Obviously, the Eagles like it.
Such a weak move, man. Like, just voting against it. Like, how weak can you be, man? You can't, like, who gives a fuck if you can't, beat it? Like, figure it out. It's like
just hard to ban a play when it's like they're just going forward.
it's because
Like,
you can't fucking figure it out. Only one team can figure it out of the whole NFL.
I
It's
just
like
still don't understand how they, how they're the only team who can do it.
it's so weird.
Crazy.
It makes no
again,
sense.
Get your quarterback in the fucking
squats.
weight room.
Get a fucking a second stringer, a third stringer.
But then like, I guess when
it's so stupid.
Yeah, it's not like you're hiding it.
Well, you know what's crazy too is
the
that
formation is very
Shane
specific.
Steichen was like the founder of that play, and he voted against it. I wonder if it was him or Jim Irsay. Jim Irsay.
He's just like now going to the Anakin meme. He's like, "What have I done?"
Yeah, literally. Like,
Frankenstein's monster.
What have I done?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so interesting. Like, I saw the Colts up there, and I was just like, "Fuck, weak as shit." And that's so weird. And it's like, dude, and I never understood why he never did it.
If you think about it too, like Anthony Richardson should be like the guy.
He's perfect.
Can also do it.
I have no idea. Maybe he's just like, man, Anthony's so injury prone. We can't fucking.
My man's got redwoods for thighs.
This guy. Them damn sequoias ain't going down.
And sequoias ain't chopping down anytime soon, son. It doesn't make any sense really. So tush push survives. Detroit requested a change in playoff seeding. They wanted to go off a just record instead of like division winners, which I think you don't like that.
Yes,
I kind of
no.
want that. I'm over it because we've been honestly, I'm a Dolphin fan, so I'm a little biased. I've been in a fucking division with Tom Brady and now fucking Josh Allen, probably the two best quarterbacks in like the league, or at least top two for generations at a time. What's that?
You guys were in the running for playoffs this past year?
Believe it or not, yes. But
Really?
yeah, towards the end there was a route. I mean, dude, you can be like under 500 and there's still a way for you to because of how it's set up. But if it was just like years before that, like we won 11 games a year before that, I believe, and we were a fucking wild card team, and then you had like the Brown, or I forgot who, but like I think the Colts or whatever. They were barely 500, and they get a home playoff game. We had to play literally the coldest game in NFL history. Fucking helmets were snapping. People were getting frostbite in the stands in Kansas City, and it's like these things would help a little,
then,
you know.
Like, just like divisions don't matter.
I mean, I understand it in a way in that sense, but I understand it more in a sense of like the NFC and what happened last year, like with how all those teams had like really high records, you know.
Yeah, and so you got like the Vikings that lost one game and they turned into a wild card team when they won 12 games.
Makes
it's like
no sense.
it's just wild. But then you got the Bucks that won like 7 games and they're hosting a playoff game.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's shit like that that's like it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, then maybe.
And I think it like promotes better football too, because you're not sending these teams that were so good all year into like these harsh environments.
Yeah.
To where it's like, well, I earned a home playoff game because my record says it, you know? Like,
I know, but then those like division games, like
they still matter.
They won't though. Like look at the NBA. Those division games don't matter.
Is the NBA? Oh, because it is just record in the NBA, huh?
Well, I know we just set the record.
But they have divisions still. But no
There's
one.
still rivalries. Like, hey, fuck
But
the Sixers
like
all day, every day, twice on
But
Tuesday.
like not really. Like we're not like they're in our division. They're like a main rival.
Just have them go on different.
But
like,
what are like?
Have them go on random stadiums. Like have them play in random.
You're still playing them 2 times a year, so it's still a rivalry. You're still playing them more times than any other team.
They don't like matter. That's what I'm saying.
They all matter.
But they don't like necessarily like where it's like, oh, it's a division game. Like
some would say they matter more.
Yeah.
And stop in the NBA. Stop.
Well, because now you're not just in your division; you're competing against the whole league.
But like I'm talking specifically about division games. Like if you do that, they're like done.
No, they just matter in a different way. Like they're not.
It'll
mean
not just the same. Each game's the same.
But I'm saying because in the NBA, dude, like again, there's too many games. Like NFL, every game matters. So it's like you're still gonna be engaged. You're still gonna have those rivalries because you're playing these teams 2 times a year over any other team. That alone is gonna, and then just the history.
Well, why would you have to play those 2 games 2 times a year if we're not in the same division? That's the reason.
Keep the division rivalry.
But they won't really matter that as much.
They matter because they're in your division.
Because you're not.
I mean, that's like as deep as that goes. Like it's like they matter because they know you more because you play them more. Like
and because you want to be in top of your division, be able to get that playoff spot and everything like that.
In the NBA, don't they play their division teams a little more?
Yes, but what I'm saying, no one cares.
I think people care. I care more about Celtics Sixers than Celtics versus the Hornets.
Celtics versus Lakers. Do you care about Sixers versus that more?
Okay, that's an aberrant. That's like an exception. That's an exception of the rule. That's an exception of the rule.
They don't necessarily matter, but I don't think it's necessarily like a division thing between Celtics and Sixers. It's because they've met in the playoffs, and it's Philly versus Boston.
That's interesting.
Like two
big, and maybe
games.
That's what it. And like maybe that's what it turns into.
Who else is in your division?
But maybe that's what it.
Who else is in your division?
The Pistons.
Do you care about playing the Pistons?
I might start because they're getting good. I remember but I remember back in the day, I hated playing in Washington. I believe Washington's in the same
because they were probably better than what they are now.
They were good, yeah. When they had Wall and they had Beal and like they were competing with Markieff Morris and stuff, like that was a nice rivalry. And maybe that's what it turns into, Brian. Maybe it's just playoff.
I think that's
vibes.
Because they're good. They were a good team.
Okay, all right. But again, you're going to get more of that during the season and the playoffs because like you can play off of those playoff drama and you can bring them into the regular season.
How are you going to get more of that in the division? If the team sucks, there's still at least a rivalry in the division.
No, you're playing the teams, right? In your division, you play them multiple times, so that like the drama is going to be there just from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're saying they're not going to matter, but it's like, well, in the NBA, they still matter.
I don't think they do. Like, in terms of, like, people eyes on it. Like, who cares if...
Check the rating. I'm telling you.
It's a division game. The Celtics are playing the fucking... the Pistons. Like, who truly cares?
But again, like, in a way, you are kind of comparing apples to oranges because of the game differences. Like, those games aren't as important as every game in the NFL. People are tuned in every week for the NFL because of the importance of games.
But that's because there's 17 games.
Exactly. And if you're going off a record, that's just a different way to like that. To me, it's fair. It's more fair that way because you're going to get the best teams in the playoffs.
I hear you're saying about fair. I'm just saying that divisions won't really matter as much.
And to me, it's like, well, why is that such a big deal?
Because you're changing like the whole history of the NFL. If you're like just saying divisions won't matter anymore.
You're upping competition. You're making it the best of the best is going to be in the playoffs, not the best of the record.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm saying that you're just like almost getting rid of divisions by that point.
If you look at it that way, I guess I think it's a way to improve it. It's it's a change that improves the game, and you can look at it however you want. I'm sure that's the argument for people that don't want that change. I think it would help.
Great segment to go right into Tyrese Halliburton.
The Halliburton?
Good transition there, Jackson. Speaking of the NBA, we got NBA playoffs going on right now. Man, oh man, what a series, what a playoff run that Tyrese Halliburton is having.
Crazy.
The Halliburton dropping bombs.
I saw another tweet that was like, he just turned New York into Al Qaeda.
Fucking Christ. The internet's undefeated, man. Those guys,
dude. I mean, the Halliburton is crazy, but what a fucking nickname! My God,
dude,
that's not good.
He's been having a run, man. In all seriousness, that guy. I don't know if I've ever seen a player have a run like this. You know,
Jeremy Lin.
Yeah, like I guess like Linsanity, but that wasn't during playoffs, was it? Yeah. Like, dude, multiple series, this guy's doing, like, game-winning shots. Like, bro, he recreated the Kawhi shot, basically. Like,
that even just taking that shot where he, like, was
he went in,
going to drive and then
and he's like, it looked like, you could hear him, like you could see him, like, oh, shit, no, this has to be a three. Like, and it turns out it didn't have to be a three, and they still won.
Incredible to watch. It's like, just watching that just makes you love sports more and more.
Pacers and OKC will be a good final.
You think that's what it's going to be for sure? We are Pacers are up 2-0. They play tonight. They might be 3-0 by the end of this. It'd be funny to be like, man, Well, it's just you takes for each outcome. Man, that 3-0, guys. I can't believe it. Can you believe the Pacers are up 3-0? That's nuts, dude. Or
Actually,
I don't
not
know.
That nuts though.
The Knicks, I think they can come back 2-1. I don't know, guys.
It kind of makes sense,
the
though.
Knicks are exhausted. I mean, Thibodeau just like plays them insane minutes.
They're slow too.
I hate that coach, man.
Their
I hate him
offense
so
is
much.
also just like,
yeah.
All right, Jalen, go get us a bucket.
Yeah, and they
sometimes.
have no backup. They have no bench either. It's like
the Pacers are deep. I was rooting for the Bing Bongs, and then I saw the Halaban nickname, and I mean, it's the most creative thing ever. I mean, how can you not just find that funny every single time you say it?
That marketing team is great, man. Whoever's coming up with these man, they deserve an award.
Truly.
No, it's playoff basketball is great, man, and Tyrese is doing some shit that a lot of people have never seen since. I think they said since like Jordan, 98, right? Or 90 was Jordan 98? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen this in a while, so it's really fun to watch as a sports fan, and just going to make it that much worse when the NBA is over and we're going to have nothing but basketball or baseball and fucking shitty ass that's it, baseball.
Oh.
Hey.
there's rugby and there's
underwater basket weaving. Last year we were blessed with the Olympics, man. We ain't got shit this year, so it's gonna be tough. But speaking of amazing things to watch, we're gonna recap on The Last of Us. We're gonna talk on The Last of Us. We're coming back. Brian's favorite show ever made, probably.
I feel like you're trying to have a gotcha moment with me on like this.
No, I'm not, because I don't think you're going to turn.
Because I will say, I don't think I've been shitting on the show from the perspective of like someone who hasn't played the game. I think like if people enjoy it, that's fine. I just don't like it.
I mean, you stopped watching it. So
because I don't like it because I played the game.
Yeah.
But like I think from someone who hasn't, like I don't think I've shit on it in that aspect.
I think it's a good program. I think it's a good TV show. And the writing's pretty good, and like how they're connecting everything's really good, and it's like, okay, I get they're not the characters that you don't think so?
Episode 5 I thought had some very poor writing in it.
What are we on, 6?
Yeah, so because I didn't watch the last one, so 5 I thought was not good. That 5 has my most complaints more than any of them.
5 is when, spoiler alert, 5
so I kind of wrote
they go into the basement, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You didn't like that one?
No. So I wrote down some notes. So like when Ellie was tuning the guitar, that was like the first time she made me feel anything in the show.
Okay.
But that was a good part. That was a good moment.
Yes.
Okay.
I absolutely hated like when Dina was. I just hate Ellie. I mean, I can't stand
when
the girl.
she was mapping out the route and like kind of going back and forth.
It literally, someone put like a laugh track behind it on like Instagram, and it played so perfectly. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. And I thought that just was like poor writing. Ellie being like telling Dina, "Oh my God, I have to take you back." When they saw the bodies, we shouldn't be here. It's like, fuck you. That's not my Ellie. Poor writing. I thought it was poor writing with Dina when she was telling the story about the first person she killed. I did not like it. I didn't think she pulled it off. I thought it was bad acting as well. And it feels like Ellie is just so fucking whipped. Like, it feels like she's just whipped like crazy with Dina. And I'm like, Jesus
but
Christ.
Like, you can understand it. She's in an apocalyptic area.
I understand it from that perspective, but from the game's perspective, this is not my Ellie.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird character
It's
that
weird.
they're trying to make.
It's like a whole different character that I'm seeing.
I do gotta say that, without, we're not talking about acting or anything, because I think honestly she's doing the best she can with the writing. I do agree with Brian. Like the writing is not.
Brian doesn't want to give her that.
It's really just not hitting.
Episode 6.
And it's making they're really going a different direction with this whole thing. I mean, they're expanding the universe to like what, season 4? Like they're doing like
That's what I heard.
doing 4 seasons.
I thought it was 3.
No, I heard
That's
4.
what I thought. That's what I thought originally, but then I think the creator was like, we'll need like 4 seasons in order to tell the whole story. And I'm like, you son of a bitch.
We need more money, so we need 4.
But it kind of makes sense, but then also doesn't. So.
Yeah, and it's just, I don't know. It's just the way that they're making these characters is just different perspective.
Yeah.
And and yeah, those are like the zombies. But
Captain speaking.
And then like Jesse saving Ellie, like I feel like Ellie should be the badass saving people.
That part was like, and that's the part I will agree with. It's like right when you think everyone's about to die, you know for a fact someone's gonna come in and just like save the day. It happens every time, and it would be nice to have like a different out.
Yeah, it's very predictable. There's very predictable scenarios.
There's only so many outs you can do though. With like, okay, everything's swarming. What the fuck's gonna? How do we get out of this? Someone has to save the day, or there has to be like a trap door. Those are like the 2 options.
The only episode so far that's remotely good in the season is 2.
You didn't. I really enjoyed episode 5 and 6.
So
really enjoyed it.
I just don't like anything that has to do with now Ellie because I just don't like her like at all. So
and that's the part that's interesting to me. It's like you can't separate the acting and like.
It's
but
like
you're saying it's not good though. So
it's like one of my favorite things ever. Like what I told you and what it was hilarious when I was like, you don't listen to me. And then I was like, if they did a reboot of Lord of the Rings and they changed like Frodo and Gandalf's characters, like you would be okay with that. And then your immediate response was they're changing the time stuff right now. It's like, you dumb bitch. That has nothing to do with their characteristics.
It does
personalities.
Because a little bit though they changed a lot in like Gandalf's character in the Rings of Power series. And I'm saying like I'm not fucking just tossing it. Yeah, and I'm saying I'm not just tossing it to the corner here. Like I'm still giving it a chance. They changed shit in Tom Bombadil. They changed a lot of shit, dude. And I'm not over here shitting
like
on
main characters.
Tom Bombadil's like there was a whole like half the book of the first book is about Tom fucking Bombadil. And like they put him finally into a TV show. Lord of the Rings fans were crazy about this, so hyped about it, and a lot of people did not like his rendition, like the rendition that they gave of him, or the version they gave of him. And
that's fine. Then I'm shitting on this too. They're saying the same thing about that person.
But what I'm saying is like, I'm shitting on those people too. Like, yo, get off your goddamn high horses, watch the shit, and like, yeah,
I am watching it and I hate it.
No, you stopped watching it, and that's my point.
It's not good to me. Like, it's not a good show.
Like, I think The Last of Us is probably. I have to word this correctly. I just think like how they're doing The Last of Us is really good. That's all I'm trying to say. Is like I think they're doing a really good job.
I'm not shitting on that from the perspective of people who haven't played the game. She's just not my character. It's not who I know, and it's not who I like. And
you just,
it's very different.
It's just so hard.
It is very opposite of the game. Like, and I could see what they're going for, but it just kind of is weird in a setting like that.
I almost want to spite play the game just to like.
No, I mean, you can play it, but like that's exactly what I know you'll do. You'll go in there, not even being optimistic at all. You'll just be in there.
I'm gonna prove my points.
Them wrong. Yeah, 100%.
With gerrymander.
At this point,
shit.
you probably shouldn't even play the game because you can't.
Yeah,
even
please
go in
don't.
There normally.
It's so
yeah, I was like seconds away from buying it the other day, and I
just don't love her, and I don't like watching her on the show.
Yeah.
Thank God for Joel. You know what I mean? Him coming back.
Well, that's what I'll say with episode 6.
Brian, why do you hate the LGBTQ community?
I hate her. Episode 6, I had no issue with.
I thought that was amazing.
I thought it was good,
great...
and probably because it didn't have to do with like anything Ellie, how she is post Joel's death.
Yeah.
I loved her interaction with Joel. I loved like when he was playing the guitar and she comes back and it's like that blurred version of like all you see is that silhouette, kind of that blurry silhouette. And it's just like my heart, like I was like, oh, she came back, thank God. Like they had a moment. You know?
I think what makes it really good too is the actors. I think that plays a really good role. Like Pedro Pascal, man.
Dude.
There's something about him that just really makes you just love the guy. Like he can do anything.
He gave such dad vibes in that scene to where it's just you could
dad,
feel the
memes,
love.
the memes.
You could feel the love through that shit. Like
dad poses.
And just I don't think she did
his
bad that
tears,
episode either.
And her tears too. Yeah, like all her when she was like, I don't think I can forgive you for this, but I want to try. Like I love that part. Like I love that line. I love how they delivered it. Like the whole scene where they go to the astronaut thing, they go through the space thing. Like, oh my god, dude, I thought it was so beautiful. I cried a little. I'm gonna be honest with you, I cried a little bit.
I would say because this one felt different, and part of it is because a lot of like similar to the game, but it felt different. And then I found out the guy who created Last of Us, Neil Druckmann, was the director and was one of the writers for this episode.
Isn't it weird they have different directors and writers for episodes in a season?
It makes sense because it's cheaper that way.
I know, but like I don't understand why. Because it feels like you lose continuity with that.
It's cheaper that way.
He probably, Jackson probably knows
it's
more
cheaper
about that.
But that's my point. It's like it's not a better product. There's a better way to do it.
Right. I just think that it all comes down to finances. You know, it's like it's literally that, like, because they can do it cheaper.
I never understood that about like recording, but we digress. Jack, thoughts on Last of Us? I mean, any other?
Yeah, again, I building off of what I was saying. Like, I think I agree with what Brian is saying. Like, I think it's hard because I try not to dig into that perspective of knowing the game, you know, and all that as well. But
we
also
appreciate
seeing
that, Jackson.
But also seeing like what the writer's trying to do, I guess like the choices that they're trying to do with this modern age, I guess, and it just I don't think it works really well with this setting and with this franchise, and some of the writing, it doesn't mix well with what they're trying to give off, and I just think a lot of the episodes they could have like condensed it too, like in some ways. I don't like the writing between the relationship
3 and 4,
of Ellie
3 and 4 were a little.
That's
little
what
fillers.
I'm saying. In a 7-episode season, you feel like you have 2 filler episodes. Like,
but
I don't know how you could like love or speak so highly of it. When 2 episodes feel like fillers in a 7-episode season.
And they have like what?
Crazy.
Yeah, one more episode, right? Like,
well, but what I'm saying is episode 6 was big because for me, like that wrapped everything together, like that tied everything together for me.
Yeah.
As a dumb viewer.
Yeah, as a dumb viewer without knowing the game.
As an ignorant viewer.
But like again, I think just with that, you know, perspective, I guess it's just like it just gets prolonged a little bit sometimes. I think the writing with the relationship of Ellie and Dina, what's her name?
Gina,
yeah. No, I just didn't like that leading up to this new episode and all that. I don't know. I hope they do better in the next season. I don't think they will.
Well, next season's like all Abby.
Yeah, and that's disappointing
too. Is
too.
that the approach they're gonna go with it? That's wild.
That's what they say.
Yep.
That's what they say.
You haven't seen her at all.
Let's ride. You know, like maybe it might be a good.
I mean, you're
choice.
gonna love the season finale. I could already tell you're gonna be like in the chat. Oh my god,
we're so back.
100%.
But Brian, have you seen this though, Brian?
Yeah, but that's all I gotta say.
I mean, I'll watch it if we're gonna discuss it on the pod.
That's all I gotta say. This last episode was very emotional, and again, like Pedro Pascal, give him an Emmy because fuck, like, dude's incredible.
Give Bella one too.
Bella's great.
Yeah,
I like Bella.
She had one moment I didn't.
Can you get it for an episode or like is it for a season?
I think you actually submit episodes.
Okay, because goddamn, that one could do it.
I just didn't like when she was reading off that paper, Joel.
You didn't like that? That was so sweet, dude.
That part was
and there was no one there because she's practicing because she's terrified to get the answer.
I understand why. I don't think she pulled it off. It felt like she was like a 12-year-old doing it.
Well, think about like
I think in the scene, I think she was pretty close to 12.
Think about like, okay, as a perspective with that, she has no social like awareness of how to act normally because she's just grown up in this apocalyptic type of world. She's never
that's
really
why I think the
learned.
weirdness is like justified.
It works.
Like, you can understand it because of background.
If you say that, then she should like be more used to some of the shit that she's seeing. Then,
like what?
The physicality of
like all the shit she's seen in Seattle.
Bingo.
Bing bong. No,
Jack, we need to get you a shirt that says physical.
yeah, but I mean, we'll see what they do. I'm interested. I'm gonna keep watching. Hell yeah, because I love zombies, and love the game. So, cheers.
I think it's really cool. I love how they introduced the airborne shit already, and yeah, I'm super excited to see where that takes off. I know Brian is too. Moving on, we're gonna move into our movie review section here. Last couple episodes, I've been getting suggestions from the boys here to watch certain movies that have slipped my radar. Certain movies that I should have been watching.
I'm excited to hear
the first
this.
couple ones. Fuck, I can't even remember, dude. It's been we did
Fargo on the Substance.
No, I was talking about the ones we did before this.
Oh,
You Got Mail and
asshole. Yeah, we did
Got
things
Mail,
like You
About
Got
Time.
Mail,
That Loser.
About Time,
Yeah.
Long Legs. We've done. I've watched many movies over the last couple weeks. Only 4, but it feels like a lot. But I'm enjoying it. I say that to say
except
this
for
week. I say that to say this week our topics were movies with a female leading role, and Brian's choice was Fargo, and Jackson's choice was The Substance.
Hey.
So I watched those movies over the weekend. Let's dive right in. We'll start with
Fargo.
You want to start with Fargo? Okay. Let's start with Fargo. I think if I had like one sentence to sum up this movie, I don't get it. I don't get it.
I did not get Fargo.
Because I don't get the hype around it. It was just like a couple scenes of things happening. Like I didn't, and also Brian, like I don't know if this qualifies as a female leading role movie.
I think she won the Oscar for.
But like
female,
I don't, but
for
like
lead
I don't,
actress.
but I don't know like if this like in the terms of the genre that we had. You got just as much screen time from William H. Macy. You got just as much screen time from Steve Buscemi.
Well,
Maybe more from
But
those
she's
two.
the lead actress in the movie.
yeah.
So is Macy.
But she won I think she won or was nominated for
But my
lead
point-
actress, not
my-
supporting.
She
My
directed
point
too.
is like in terms
No.
of like a
called
female
Brothers.
leading role, like the
This
substance.
is on the list for like female leading role in movies.
I don't know, man.
I mean,
For
we
me,
all
like
agreed
it didn't
to it,
feel like
so.
to me like I didn't get it that much.
All right, well,
again,
you hate women. You hate women. That's fine. Moving on.
says the guy that gave me a female leading role movie, and the female leading role didn't even show up till how long, Ryan?
And
How long?
It's literally
33.
probably
33 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
So
till
she's in the majority of the
female
movie.
came in.
She's
No,
in the majority of the movie.
She didn't show
She's
up
in the majority.
till 33 minutes.
And it's an
Brian.
hour and a half, so she's in there for a majority of the movie.
William H. Macy was in it for more than that. So you tell me who was in it a lot more. It's William H. Macy's movie. It's not her movie. What was her name again, by the way? You can't remember because it didn't do anything for her career. That's all I'm saying. All right. Fargo was
She's
not.
directing for France.
All I'm saying is, I feel like it was more so like a shared, like role movie. It wasn't like a main like The Substance was very obviously Demi Moore was like the main character of that movie.
Yeah.
For this one, it felt like there was a couple. It felt like a Pulp Fiction kind of vibe.
I gave you a strong female lead, which is her.
I don't know, man. And to me, it didn't feel like a lead. It felt like she was like
Well, I
sharing
mean,
the
that's
table.
your opinion. That seems to be wrong because it's on like every list of
Again,
strong
30
female-led movies.
Y'all were giving me so much shit for like not knowing that she was a pregnant cop because I was 17, 20 minutes into the movie and made me gaslighting me, making me feel like I didn't know what the hell I was watching.
I swear,
And then
I
I'd go
thought
back
she
into it,
was.
rewatch
It's
the
noticeable.
goddamn movie. She still doesn't show up at 17 minutes. So I'm like, okay,
I
they're
just
fucking
don't
with
know
me.
how you say you don't get it though. Like, or what was
Because
the
it's
point?
just a story about like what was Macy's whole thing. They never talk about like what his debt was or anything, do they?
But you just know he's in debt,
Yeah, like they never really go into it. And then like okay,
and like
the
he
people,
hates his life.
Yeah.
and the people died, and then what? That's it, right? Like they get caught, and that's it.
What did you want?
I was hoping for like a twist or maybe like Like, what was
This guy can't appreciate a story and a start and an ending.
Because you know what happened already. You know what happened. Like, you know people died already. Like, you understand. Like, yeah, they killed the wife at the end, right? Is that also that was kind of vague? She was just on the floor. Was she dead?
Yeah.
Okay. Again,
wasn't he like the dude was putting bodies in a wood chipper?
He put Steve Buscemi's body in a wood chipper. I didn't know. I didn't get the vibe that it was also the mom. But I mean, that, again, that's not like the biggest thing. To me, it was a little underwhelming. I wasn't really satisfied after watching it.
Did you think it was funny then? Did you not find like any lines funny?
No, I didn't. I did. I mean, what's like I can't tell you like off the top of my head. Like,
I mean, it's not gonna be ha funny. Like, I'm not gonna. The main thing that I remember.
I think the accents were funny.
Yeah, I mean, that plays a part in it. They're like Minnesota like accent and everything.
Great accents,
but
great actors.
But like another scene I didn't get was like the lead actress. When she was on that date with when she was on like a dinner thing with that guy, the Asian dude. What was that? Why was that there?
I can't remember.
Yeah, she has dinner with this guy, like an old friend, and then like it kind of seems like she's on a date with him, or maybe like because he tries to sit next to her and he's like, "No, I'm good over here," and they're kind of talking about like their past and stuff, and then like he leaves and they don't really ever talk about it again. Just things like that where I didn't really get the parts of like why did you add that part, like what. Well, I just didn't understand the purpose of the movie. It just didn't feel like there was any, like you knew what happened, right?
Because that's her husband,
when people
right?
died.
She goes on a date with her husband.
No, there's like her husband is.
You're finding out the reason, like, never mind. Like they committed, but no, they committed the crime, and it's them solving the crime. I don't know what you're saying. Like, I don't know what was the point. It's like
there was never like what hindered the cop from finding out like who did it. She just kind of figured it out. Like it wasn't like it didn't take her a long time. There wasn't like she wasn't like baffled by like clues or some shit like that. It was just like
that's not the type of movie it was though. I think you're trying to look for like
I feel like I was watching
like
no, I just feel like I was watching like I just feel like I mean there was murder in it like but it just felt like it was like a news reporting, you know? Does that make sense?
I thought they did a really good job with like the blend of the tone and the style of it. I thought that was like really creative and artistic. Like basically like engaging like the disturbing elements and like also the comedy aspect of it. I thought it was really cool.
I just didn't think it was that funny.
I get you.
Yeah, I didn't
like
it.
This was part of the test to see if you like Coen Brothers stuff.
Nope.
And based off your reaction of saying you didn't like The Big Lebowski that much.
No, I didn't.
You don't like Fargo.
That's another movie I don't get. It's just like I don't understand the purpose of that movie. Like it's just a bunch of sad dudes like that movie's better than fucking Fargo though, I think.
I would say
Lebowski's
so too.
better than Fargo. I just didn't understand Fargo.
I like The Big Lebowski.
Maybe I'm too dumb for Fargo. Maybe that's what it is.
I don't even think you need. I think you're just trying to. I don't even think it's about being smart or anything. I think you're just looking for a type of like stuff that wasn't that movie.
Because they show everything. For me, like a movie, you need some type of like reveal or something, you know. And it's
I
like
don't think
there
you
was
need
nothing.
that in every movie.
I don't know, man. Okay, maybe that's where we differ. Maybe it just
like I almost want to give you like there's this one movie that I want to test you with.
Fuck you,
to
dude.
see if you would like it.
Don't put me through Fargo again.
I think it's
Fargo 2.
Fargo
2. No, it was. I'm glad I watched it because it's such like a popular movie. Would I watch it again? Probably not. So I'll give the number ratings at the end. We'll jump into the substance here. I texted the group chat after I watched The Substance. I think I had like 10 minutes left in it, and I was like, okay, this is about probably the craziest it's gotten. And I texted the group chat, yo, what the fuck? Like, turns out I was dead wrong. It got way weirder. The ending is just insane for that
Isn't
movie.
that
What the
crazy?
hell, guys? Like,
I didn't suggest it. I knew you. It was
Dude.
very polarizing.
well, so for The Substance, I have different issues with that movie. I loved how it started. I loved right up until spoilers. Right up until the girl like took her own serum, and then like, fucking Quasimodo came out. After that, it got really weird, and I didn't know what the fuck they were doing. And I think they almost like borderline ruined the movie after that part of the movie.
A lot of people had that take.
It was such a good story before that, and like how they were doing it. I get even the weird parts worked.
Yeah.
With like the close-ups and like the weird settings, everything worked really good up until that moment, and it just dragged and dragged at the end. That blood scene, what in the fucking Quentin Tarantino was that? Like, that shit was, even Tarantino would have been like, it's a little much. It was everywhere, and it lasted so long. Like, that part kind of ruined it for me. The whole part where like they kind of were clapping even when she came out with the mask on, I didn't get any of that. Like, are you guys? What is this a dream? Like,
it's like an artistic vision.
And so yeah, I get it. And there's ways to do that in my opinion that are right, and they were close, and I think they just went too off the deep end towards the end there. So I will say I did enjoy it more than Fargo just because there was a lot going on.
Heck yeah.
But fuck, man, that last like 10, 15, 20 minutes, dear God, it was a lot. Jack, you told me not to be eating while I watched it, and goddamn, you were right. When they were poking into that same part in the back every time,
you just felt it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Like
that was disgusting,
screaming.
man.
And
Demi Moore really fucking sold that shit, man. I could see why she won a Golden Globe for that.
She was great.
That scene where she's wiping the makeup off and she's like hitting herself. Oh, she really went for it.
And she hasn't done a film in a while. To come back and to do something like that, it's crazy.
Basically naked most of the movie, which is just, again,
she wanted that Oscar. She
almost had it too, but goddamn Nora, man. So for both movies, I thought they had their pluses and minuses. For Fargo, I gave it a 6.5. 6.5 for Fargo. Not great. Not my favorite movie.
For Fargo.
Again, I said my piece on it. I'm not going to harp too much more on it. Just didn't do it for me. The Substance was doing good, and then it just took a dive at the end there, but I still think it was better than Fargo, especially because of the whole female part of it. Like, The Substance was way more of a female leading role movie than fucking Fargo, and I'm sorry, you're not going to be able to convince me anything else.
I'm not convincing you.
I'm just letting you know. I'm just saying.
I'm not convincing you that that's not more.
Like, for me, like,
she won an Oscar for a female lead.
I get that, but Brian, she doesn't come in till 30 minutes into the movie. Like that part alone it kind of makes it feel like it wasn't really a female.
I think like her character was a bit more like subtle, right? Like just even
very subtle.
Even when she gets to
I liked her.
Even when she gets to like the crime scene with the car, like just her teaching like that deputy like, oh, I think those are dealer plates, stuff like that. It's like kind of showing that even this pregnant, however old, like cop is like still kind of like, understanding like the crime scenes, like
And I wish they would have leaned more
than what other people might be seeing.
And I didn't pick that up honestly a lot. I wish they would have leaned more into that because that would have been a good. Okay, well maybe that's
your fault
because it didn't come off like that. It just is very subtle,
I caught it. Jackson,
okay.
Did you catch
how many times did you fucking watch the movie, Brian?
I've seen it like a couple times, but I mean, like,
no.
You
feels
catch
like
it.
I just feel like they didn't play off of that as much as they probably should have, and it didn't come off as strong on the screen.
Right.
I gave The Substance a 6.8. So 6.8 Substance, Fargo 6.5. Not my favorite movies. Mostly because of like the endings and stuff. I mean, Fargo, it's the whole thing, but Substance mostly the ending. But yeah, it's fun watches. Thanks for the suggestions, guys. No, nah. I mean, I feel bad because I'm giving these movies that you guys love these shitty reviews, and
I mean, I don't care. It's not gonna make it.
That's true. That's true.
Sometimes
and plus, like you're also
Fuck
in
you
the
guys.
minority of Fargo.
Sometimes,
well, that's why I'm giving the reviews because my takes are weird.
Sometimes the movies are just something that just wants you to watch, and I'm like,
I did preface that I was testing your Coen, like,
Yeah, and
are
the
you gonna like
point
Coen
the
Brothers?
point is to pick the movie I like the most. So I don't know if like no, I'm just kidding.
To Jackson's point though, like I understand why you picked The Substance. I knew you weren't gonna like that movie, but like I understand why Jackson picked it because he's trying to expand your normal movie watching.
He was swinging for the fences too, like it was a big swing.
I will say Jackson does swing. He's trying to hit bombs and bombs only. I will say that. He's definitely trying to like show.
What was the movie after? It was Long Legs, and then what was the one after that? It was You Got Mail. Okay, that was probably your most like basic.
Well, because rom-com, it's hard to go like super edgy with
right,
rom-com.
exactly.
But yeah, it was fun week watching those movies. This next category we're doing is sci-fi movies. Sci-fi movies here. And so, Brian, what was the movie that you suggested for sci-fis?
You know what? Fuck it. I'll just go Rival. I'll give you the female lead you want.
Probably should have been the pick for this last week, but whatever.
I think it's on Hulu too, so I think you're good.
God.
Yeah.
$6 for The Substance, Jackson. American dollars.
I'll send you that
I'm
money.
broke here watching these fucking movies. Jackson, what is your pick for the sci-fi movie suggestions?
Can I throw out some? If you've seen,
Yeah.
Have you seen Her yet, Joaquin?
Her?
Phoenix.
I wouldn't consider that sci-fi.
Really?
Oh, is Her the one where he dates the
not
doll?
Not like true sci-fi sense. Because I had a movie as well that I threw out. No, it's Joaquin Phoenix. He has a relationship with his like AI computer, basically.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't put that more in the sci-fi realm. I'd have that more drama.
Okay.
Personally.
Okay.
Because I had a movie that I
rom-com?
suggested. I almost thought, but no, it's not funny.
Okay.
A great movie though, fantastic movie.
So
I think
good.
I need
one of the most
space.
beautiful movies.
I
Oh
need
my
some
gosh.
type of spaceship. I need some type of alien,
That's where
maybe.
That's where I think he's like, he's
some
going with
science
sci-fi.
fiction.
We're trying here.
Would Captain America count as science fiction?
Technically.
Winter Soldier, have you seen that movie?
I haven't seen Brave New World.
Oh, Mr. Marvel guy, and you haven't seen.
You want to
Brave
die
New
on that
World?
hill? No, I haven't seen. Whoa. Mr. Marvel guy. When did
Well,
that
like,
come out?
how are you like? You gotta watch Brave New World to be like, oh, Marvel is like in the fucking dump.
I was told I didn't have
Chad,
to
you
watch
seen the
Brave New World. I was
Terminators?
told it wasn't that good. I have not seen the first one all the way through.
Second one?
Yes. Second one's the best one.
So good.
Well,
Okay.
I can't
I
really
would
say
say
that
that's
'cause I
more
haven't seen the first one.
action.
It's sci-fi.
No, Terminator sci-fi. Come on.
Is
Right?
Come on.
It's a blend, but it's for sure
It's
sci-fi.
literally like it goes right into the Matrix, basically.
Sci-fi action,
Anyways.
but yeah, it's pretty much The Matrix. I've seen that.
One of
Yeah.
the great
Have you seen
action movies.
Repo Man?
I don't think so.
It's a good one. Okay. Quiet Place 1 and 2?
I've seen one.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go with
Really?
Repo Man. Just expand your knowledge a little bit more.
Brian, you okay with that?
I don't even know what Repo is. That the one with Jason Statham or Ryan Reynolds?
The Beekeeper.
No.
Repo Man?
Yeah, Repo Man.
I'm gonna look up the cover for that real quick.
Oh, I think they did a remake with Jude Law. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, that's what I was like.
Watch the
thinking of.
80s version.
okay. 80s Repo Man.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
All right, we'll have those ready for next week, and hopefully, right now I think
Emilio
it's 2-1.
Estevez?
Yeah.
2-1 Jackson is how the score is right now. Jack has 2 wins. Brian has 1. Yeah, tune in next week. See which movie wins. We got Arrival from Brian or Repo Man from Jackson. All right, going into our top 5 draft this week. Our top 5 draft topic is going to be music festivals, creating our perfect music festival. So what we're going to be doing is drafting a pop artist, a rock performer, a hip-hop performer, and then a country performer, rounding out the list with our location of the venue. Location of the festival.
Question.
Yeah.
Question before we go on. Does this location, can it be just anywhere at all?
Anywhere.
Okay.
As long as it kind of makes sense.
I was under the impression it had to be like an amphitheater
what-
location.
That's what I thought too, but
It's a music festival.
Yeah, but you're just like Central.
It's got to
Park
make
was
you
gonna
got to
be?
make it's got to make sense. But I mean, if you want to do Central Park, I mean, fuck it, do Central Park. I got a pretty crazy pick. You guys actually are probably gonna be there.
I went only
then.
like
the moon.
Music. I went like music venues.
Okay, well maybe I went a little outside the box there, but I think it's still. I think I'm gonna fight to the death for my location because I think it's fine. I think it's a fine pick.
All right.
Well, that's gonna have to change everything for me then, because that's where I.
Why would it only be music venues because Coachella is in fucking Coachella? Like is that not an okay spot?
Because we're only picking like 4 artists.
Yeah.
That's where like my assumption was that it was like gonna be in like an amphitheater type shit, like how Weenie Roast is, where it's like that single day like festival stuff, but it's in like a venue.
I guess we didn't really talk about like the length of it or anything. Let's I don't think any of that really matters. We'll talk about our location. We'll say our locations. We'll say our picks, and we'll cross those bridges when we reach them.
Well, that's tough.
I think we'll be all right. I think it's gonna be. Hey, you gotta have faith, guys. All right, we're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this draft.
Absolutely, no.
We're still gonna be friends. All right. With the order of the draft, we are gonna be deciding that by holding up a number, and whoever is the odd man out is going to be picking the order of the draft.
All right, I'll do better this time.
So again, Jack, make sure we're holding it right in the middle here. Cover the face so that it's not off camera.
Yes, sir.
All right. On 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, Brian, B-Ride coming through. Brian gets picked the order of the draft, and it is a snake-style draft. So if you pick in the first in the first, you pick last in the second, last in the first in the second.
Well, this puts me in a predicament because I thought we were going venues-wise, so I thought that's where I thought the 1-1 was.
Okay. Yeah, because I was like, no one's going to take Kanye, Brian. That's all you, dog.
Hey, well, he said he's done with anti-Semitism.
Thank God. Now it's all.
W.
Now we can support him again. Thank the Lord.
We're all good for him.
Did he dip his toes and decided it wasn't for him? Or
he's choosing love, Chad, which you should do right now as well. He's choosing love.
Yeah, I'm choosing to love hating him.
I guess I'll go Chad 1, Jackson 2. I'll go 3.
Damn, I really wanted that 3 spot. I think how you ordered it was smart. All right, well, I'm gonna jump off real hot here. I'm just gonna go locations first because I want to see what you guys say about this. My location is gonna be the happiest place in the world, the House of Mouse. I'm going Disneyland location.
Veto.
Why?
Veto.
I can't have it at Disneyland?
No, veto.
Why not?
Veto.
Shut the place down.
What are we doing here?
They have things there all the time. They shut the whole thing down for parties all the time.
If Jackson,
you need to give me a reason because you're just saying no because you're feeling salty about picking Radio City Music Hall or some bullshit.
That's not like a music festival venue place.
What are you talking about? Okay.
Veto. I'm going veto.
My other pick was the moon.
But that's. I mean, if Jackson doesn't veto, then it's.
I want to know why. Veto. I want to know why.
I don't consider that like a place for music festivals to be.
What is hindering it? Okay, well, a lot of people don't consider where Burning Man is a good music festival.
But that's
a lot of people don't consider where
that's an actual music.
What I'm saying is they do concerts, they do things there all the time. They have the room, they have the space.
I'm vetoing.
They have all the amenities.
Vetoing.
This is so bullshit. But you're not even giving me a reason.
Disney. I don't think I really have to explain that I'm vetoing Disneyland for a music festival.
This is horrible.
I honestly am a little both on both ends, so I'm not sure.
This is wild. You're not giving me any reason.
I don't even think it's crazy.
You're just salty because of my creativity
if we're doing any
and my imagination.
I'm a creativity guy. I try to do like the Olympics and the NFL on the TV show, and that was shut down. I don't think Disneyland
Nazi Germany of drafting
music festival location at all. But it's majority rules. I need 2 people.
I honestly, they do a lot of concerts there, so I'm gonna say yes.
Let's fucking go!
Just because
double fingers to you, Brian.
Not
fuck yourself.
Not
America.
And not being biased because he's my brother, but It
And
just
that's exactly what Brian's thinking. That's exactly what Brian's thinking. Because it can't just be.
And we're okay with that.
He can't be wrong. It has to be like a conspiracy theory.
Well, Jackson just admitted it.
Because he knows what you're fucking thinking. You say it all over your face.
Not being biased. That's why I said it.
It's written all over your face, Brian.
I just think it's crazy. A Disneyland Music Festival.
I think.
Yeah, it sounds amazing.
They have things all the time. They have charity events. They have yoga events.
We're comparing yoga events to music.
I'm saying they have events.
They shut it down. They shut the whole park down for like big parties and stuff. Like, why is that not the same thing?
They do things.
Rides are excluded then. You can't ride rides.
Why the fuck not?
You can't ride rides.
Why the fuck not? They have rides at everything. They have rides at EDC. They have rides at fucking everywhere. Go fuck yourself, man. You're just pissed because I picked an amazing pick here for location.
I don't think it's in the spirit of the draft.
No, you're mad because I'm pressing you and you don't have any answers. I think that's
you're not impressing me. I heard this.
No, I'm not impressing you. I am pressing you on your question, on your vetoes.
I told you I was going based off like music venue location.
But you saying that doesn't even. You're just being super vague. I'm telling you, they do
which is
music
why I
stuff
brought
there.
it up.
They do
That's
shit there all the time.
That's why I brought it up. It's a good question. Like it's
100%.
I have
Jackson.
no idea.
I wasn't doubting your question
because I had two different answers for my location too, just based off of the question.
Good, I'm happy. Hey, this is what we need though. This is great.
It's
great content. Great content.
I'll go based off the actual spirit of the draft and not.
Yeah, go ahead.
Disneyland.
Go ahead. Draft on your fucking pedestal, Brian. You're the best of us.
I guess
we don't deserve to be in your presence.
I'm next, right? So
yeah, you're next.
You're right.
I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go hip hop right out the gate because I think a lot of us like that, and I'm gonna go Kendrick Lamar.
Yep.
And that guy can light up the stadium or whatever festival you're at. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
he's not even selling out his own concert tours.
Oh, really?
Did you not see the reels to like the clips of like him playing at the SoFi Stadium? Oh my god, dude, that shit sounded electric in there.
Crazy. Everyone just screamed. You can hear it outside. Like
not on my list.
All right.
If people don't know, Brian is a big fan of Drake. He is Team Drake all day, every day.
I'm loyal.
And Jack, I think a really good pick. Kendrick Lamar, hip hop spot. He was on my list. He was my hip hop pick.
I think he's on everyone's list, but Brian's.
I'm loyal.
If I was a smart man,
sure you are.
If I was a smart man, I would have probably picked him first because I don't think Disneyland was on anyone's list. But I wanted to get that out. I love how we started the draft. I think it was the greatest start of any draft we've done yet. Coming out the gates hot. So great pick, Jack, at the 2 spot. Brian, you are up for your first and second pick in the top 5.
I'm gonna go with
Music Festival draft.
Wow, dude, this is actually really tough. There's a lot of really good artists.
Yeah.
Like a lot of really good artists.
A lot of good locations too.
Yes, there's a lot of really good locations. And there's a couple artists that I feel like can either go hip hop or pop or.
There's a couple. I was like, where does she fall? Where does this person fall?
She.
Well, there's a couple girls.
Yeah.
I think I have to go where I think I have the least amount of artists for. So that's gonna be country.
Country, yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Morgan Wallen.
Oh, so hot right now, that Morgan.
Yeah, and he's got bangers, dude. And I know he's more
at
like
the liquor top.
Yeah.
I fucking love that song, dude.
Broadway.
So hot right
the
now.
way he's like walking out in his concerts as well.
Oh yeah, those Morgan Wallen walkouts, dude.
Yeah. So I just think for country, he's like that guy. He's got some bangers. That I think without deep, I am with country. I really only had 3 names on there, so I was like, I gotta get like one of them. Just because I felt like those were the ones that I like listen to fully. So I would say Morgan Wallen. It was just my least deepest category. I think pop is the strongest category that can like lead a festival. So I'm gonna go with rock on this next pick. And there's also some really good fucking rock bands. Some of these bands on this list are really fucking good and artists. But I'm gonna have to go with more also one that I think can bring a good energy but also has that nostalgia feeling. And I think I'm gonna go with Blink-182
Oh,
as my rock band.
God, that's a good pick. I didn't even think of like that genre, like
That's
that
so
era.
You know, but like they'll have some bangers. Like, dude, I think if it was ever possible for like a bachelor party for the boys to go to a Blink-182 concert,
Badass.
Jack,
Dude.
you're the only one that's getting married.
Like-
Well, Brian, when you get married too, like, yeah,
That'd be so cool.
we got some options, guys.
yeah, I think that would be.
we still have
so-
time. We still have time.
I mean, it's all the small things like first date. What's my age again?
What's my age
Adam
again?
song?
What's my
You want to
age
get a little
again?
sad a little
Yeah.
bit. But like, I just think that you'd be able to sing along to those songs and just like have a great time. Where I think the other ones might not. A lot of the rock bands I had on my list weren't as, maybe people might not love it as much, but Blink-182, I just think it would bring a great energy. And I would love to see them, but their tickets for their solo shows or solo tour were crazy expensive.
Insane.
Yeah, I think they were like high threes or something like that. So I was like, yo, what? So I think that would be a great one to watch.
Yeah. Nice, man. Morgan Wallen and Blink-182. That's a strong start for sure. Jackson, we are back at you. As it is a snake-style draft, you are on your second pick on the Creating a Music Festival list.
I think I'm going to pop because I think one of y'all has this. And I'm going to go with the pop
Probably.
icon herself, Taylor Swift.
Oh, okay.
And,
Damn.
And
God,
because
you're wrecking my list right now,
she
Taylor Swift, or I'm looking at my list. I mean, come on, Chad. It's Taylor Swift.
she
For pop, I had her for my country artist actually.
Really?
Because my thing would have been having her perform her country. I had a whole spiel.
Like
Bring it
Fearless
back. It's
and-
epic. One night only.
Yeah.
Come to
Okay,
Disneyland.
okay,
yeah.
Ride the Matterhorn and then come see Taylor. You know what's better than that?
Space Mountain?
Space Mountain. Why not? Why not?
That'd be
Maybe she
sick.
performs in Space Mountain.
How
Well, not now,
fun!
'cause
What a
Jack
big
took 'em.
badass.
As you're riding, it's like
Just one spotlight,
The sphere,
just one.
The sphere is like the spirits.
She's like floating in the air.
Yeah, all the spirits have her face.
That'd
Just singing teardrops on my guitar. Oh God,
be
dude.
kind of cool, actually.
What a moment. Man, God damn it, Jack. You were wreck. I have to like take her two fucking categories. I got to change now.
Let's
She
go.
was on my list because it was Taylor, but then I was also like,
I had to. She's literally one of the most famous people of our generation. Like,
You're gonna
Easy.
sell out right there,
Easily.
right? Because of her, you're already sold out your whole
yeah.
venue.
I just felt like it would have been picking like Jordan, you know, like
Jordan,
in like
Jordan
an
in
NBA
his prime.
draft. In like an NBA draft, it's like Jordan. It's like, oh, you know.
yeah, you have to, you know.
Yeah.
But
I
like,
get it.
I mean, you know,
She's gonna
it's
sell
Taylor
out
So
the
Swift.
whole
you picked that
festival.
person for pop, okay?
Yeah.
You can't pick them for country.
I know. I was gonna ask, and I was like, no, that's stupid. I was like, that's so stupid.
No,
After the Disney pick, I think that might end our friendship with me and Brian. if I went hard on the Taylor for country.
I've been like,
Great
what are we
pick,
doing
Jack.
here?
Yeah, like what the fuck is this?
I had to steal her. I had to steal her right away before
Mr.
she
Steal your girl, and that's exactly what you did. You stole my girl, and
Let's go.
respect, man. This draft is getting hot. Fuck. Good pick, Jackson. Kendrick and Taylor Swift to start your draft off. I have Disneyland. I'm the only person that went location first. I think it's a fucking banger, though. I
think you
love
could
how
have
I
catched
started
that
off.
at the fifth.
No, but I
round,
wanted
baby.
to start the conversation.
know.
I didn't realize
That's
like
fair. I understand what Chad was doing.
Yeah.
I didn't realize like Kendrick and Taylor would be off the board by the time I got my second pick in. Dear God, like and Morgan Wallen. Morgan Wallen was on my list
Oh
too.
shit!
So like,
Really?
damn, dude, a lot of great picks already. I'm gonna go. Fuck it. I'm going hip hop,
Hippity
and I
hop.
too am a Drake fan. And so I'm gonna go Drake.
Nah, stand on that side. You son
Tell
of a bitch. Stand on that
me
side.
what's really going on. Dre's back up in this thing already.
What's happening?
Oh, let's go, man. A lot of hate for this guy, but I don't think it's deserved at all. This man is one of the greatest artists of our generation.
It probably is
Maybe
Taylor
the-
than like
If you
Drake.
think because
As the
of what
last,
he
like 15 years, 20 years.
Because what he does, and people say, "Oh, Ghostwriter." Okay, listen. Why isn't everyone else doing it then? Right? Like, there's something different about Drake that's had him stay consistent since like 2008 or whenever he started. Maybe soon, probably sooner, like 6 or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's just been on top ever since. And
Degrassi.
It's like this
Degrassi
guy
days.
you can say he bites different styles, whatever. He makes them, he does them, and he does them well. He does them so good that they become hit songs every other, release he does. And just, I feel like the catalog that he has would just, you could do a whole thing with just Drake songs.
Sure,
but,
sure.
Happy to get Drake. I'm going
Sounds
Drake
like
at the hip hop
Drake
spot.
featuring Drake.
Drake
No, I mean, I've been to a Drake concert. That was a fun time. I mean, yeah, I think he's just one of the more disrespected artists of
He's
our.
the Jason
our time.
Tatum of hip hop, and there's no reason or rhyme for him getting the hate that he deserves.
I would
he
say
gets, but
probably like more like someone he hates right now. I would say LeBron. He's more like the LeBron of hip hop.
Interesting.
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Does he hate LeBron right now? Is he
I
beefing it
think they're
because he
beefing.
said that song?
Yeah, I mean, someone's a song about pedophilia and like your homeboy singing it, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck, dude, dog?
To me, it's like, come on, get over it. It's a good song. it's a good fucking song.
Absolutely not.
They not like
the
us.
bots. It's
They
all
not
bots.
like. I know. Also, like, maybe like if we're outside of California, is that song still as hot? Like, I don't know. Like, I live in
the way I always see it,
live in Ground Zero of where that song came out.
I mean, to be fair, Drake was never gonna win that battle. He never was. I mean, it was like the Patriots and the Chiefs. Been on top for so long. Everyone wants to see that downfall. I was
You're right.
loving seeing the Chiefs lose.
Everyone was. Everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Like,
He was
people
never
that
gonna win.
become
He was
so
never gonna
polarizing like that, they become number one.
Yeah.
Most hated people. Totally fair statement. Yeah, glad I got Drake. Was he on your list, Brian?
Of course.
Was he your hip hop?
He was probably up there, but then I was like, I've been to like the Drake concert. Do I see like a show out of it? So to Jackson's pick with Taylor Swift, like, she's going to make a show out of that headlining thing. And I just don't know if he would have brought that too much on a music festival like stage.
Interesting. All right, I'm gonna go rock, and I'm picking Queen. Picking Queen for rock. I think they can sell the fuck out of a show
Without Freddie Mercury?
That was
Oh,
on
are we
my
only
list.
doing a live people?
Yeah,
It's
buddy.
not in history. All right, my bad.
No.
Hand up.
So I was assuming
Good
with
thing I didn't pick
who
the
we were
Beatles.
picking.
Shit. I was like,
He's trying to sneak that one in, being that you got.
I thought it was ever. That's my bad. I'm sorry. Okay, well that makes it a little easier. For rock, then you know what? I'm gonna save
hard.
that one. Then I'm going pop, and we're gonna go Justin Timberlake. I'm going JT.
He was on my
JT for
list.
pop.
He
If
was on
your
my
love
list for
was
sure.
all I
Oh,
had.
so good. In
Love JT.
this night,
Just has hits after hits after hits. Big fan of Justin Timberlake, and I think he has a pretty wide catalog to play a lot of banger songs.
White
He
Shit,
does.
okay.
He does. Summer Love, that features sex, love, and rock
bringing
songs
sexy
are-
back.
He kind of went off the deep end this year, though, right? Like
He's had some moments. He's had some controversial moments.
he's been like,
Is there?
doesn't he
Did I
have
miss
to like?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with the DUI.
He's like
right?
tweaking, man. Like
We've all done
there
it.
was one concert where he was like,
We all just didn't get caught.
he was like,
Listen,
like he looked
But
like he was.
don't drink and drive. Don't drink.
so we're not taking. So when we're picking these picks, we're not like prime JT. It's like JT tomorrow.
I took Elton John now. That's why I mentioned like
Okay.
he's about to retire.
Okay.
JT's probably sell out still. I mean, he's still.
No, he can still perform. I'm just
Yeah.
for listeners.
I'm
for
surprised
the
he
rules.
didn't.
Jackson
my
up with the third
pick.
overall pick.
My third pick, you know what? I'm just going to go, because I had one band in my mind, but I'm just going to go straight for this particular guy. He's an incredible artist, Harry Styles.
Ooh, for pop.
For rock, right? Does that work? Yeah, I think it works.
Oh no, yeah, because you did pop with Taylor Swift already.
Yeah.
I would say Harry Styles is definitely pop, not rock.
Really?
Yeah, that's kind of tough,
One
dude. What's a
Direction,
rock
my
song?
boy.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
a rock song he does? Watermelon Sugar's a
It's
pop song, I would say.
And I
Oh,
would say
yeah.
As It Was is also pop.
Okay, I can change it. Sorry.
It's okay. That was a good one. I didn't think
I'm
It's a good shout. It's a good shout, but I would have him under the pop category.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna go
will be
with
taking Harry. No, I'm just kidding.
fuck. I will go with Foo Fighters. Then I think it would be a fun
Good pick.
time.
They were on my
They're
list.
electrifying. They made-
the best.
I think they would
such a
bring
good
the
song.
heat as well. Man, Everlong, what a great song. My Hero, Best of You. But you were just singing so good.
Does anyone know off the top of their head the lead singer's name?
Dave
That
Grohl?
guy, man.
Yeah.
To be part of Nirvana and Foo Fighters is just wild.
What a crazy.
I always think
journey.
like anytime I think of it, like I'm just like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I
incredible.
remember the first time you found out he was the drummer for Nirvana. You're like, what?
Wait, how old is he? You're just like, wait, wait, what?
What a cool
And he
story.
wasn't the singer? Like, it's
Yeah.
I just think they would bring like a really cool atmosphere.
100%. They're like one of
the festival.
a rock band that you think of right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I feel like rock is kind of dipped a little bit.
Oh yeah, a lot of it.
There's not a lot of new like good rock bands.
So I think there's someone
There's
that's
a lot of
still
folk
doing it and
stuff
bringing
right
that
now.
energy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good shit, Jack.
Yeah, they're on my list for sure.
Hell yeah.
Good Pizik for sure. Good Pizik.
Oh, so it's my turn.
It's your tizzy.
So I'm gonna go with pop right now. This is kind of where I thought Jackson was about to go to, but I'm picking a legend of the game. Someone that I think is just gonna bring
I'm terrified you're gonna take my pick.
an energy that you just want to see, like sells out stadiums and stuff like that. I'm going with Elton John.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm going with
Okay,
Elton John.
not my pick at all.
it's a
Nice.
fun time.
That's a good pick, Brian. God damn, he has some bangers.
Oh yeah.
He does.
And he's gonna sell out every time.
Sir,
Oh, like-
Sir Elton John.
And I think,
put some
Sir Elton
respect on that
John.
name. Yeah.
And I think he's retiring soon. I think he's on his last tour.
I feel like he's been
Yes.
saying that.
It's
For
like-
That is also true. That
years,
is also
dude.
true.
It's like one last time.
Yeah. Because
One
it's probably
night
hard.
only.
It's probably hard.
One last ride.
Imagine, like just being an artist stadium and just like
You
everyone.
can't
is
give
just,
that up, dude. That
Dude,
high.
that energy, that high.
That's why
the
wrestlers
adrenaline,
never stop because they say
Yeah,
like that
they-
walk-in is it's nothing like
It all
it.
goes back to the walk-in.
Oh God, dude, it's
Yeah, but Elton John,
Great choice.
it's Elton John.
I didn't even
that's a
think.
solid pick, man.
I didn't even think about him. Honestly.
Elton John's great. There's so many choices for every category. It's we're gonna leave people off the board, and we're gonna have people
100%.
that no one even thought of.
Some good honorable
great pick,
mentions.
great
so.
pick. We got Morgan
Yo,
Wallen, Blink
yeah.
182,
What?
Elton John. No, I'm just recapping
yeah.
your list so far, and you have another pick. Brian, continue your back to back.
Well,
as it
everyone
is a
already has
snake style
hip
draft.
hop, so
Go a location. Come on.
So I'm gonna go with in the spirit where I thought we were going with, in terms of like location. I'm
gonna be
going with
boring as hell.
the Red Rocks Amphitheater.
Oh, okay, no, that was a pretty good pick. That was a pretty good pick. I'm like, what
mean-
venue is fun? Like, I can't think of one that like jumps off the board, and
think
then
this
that is
is
the
like-
one that jumps off the board.
Yeah, I think this is like probably on like a location everyone wants to at least be able to visit at least once.
Have you ever
Looking
been
at-
there?
No, I haven't. I know Yuli has. Shout out Yuli.
I went there not for a concert though. I went to visit my cousin, and we just went out there to like
Oh,
to check
okay.
out the venue.
It's
And
beautiful.
a lot of people are out there like doing workouts up and down the stairs and stuff. It's crazy. Like some of the people just fucking going up and down those things. But yeah, amazing. I can't even imagine like a concert there. Like the lighting, how the light bounces off the Red Rock, and just the echo, like everything.
Gorgeous-
You just feel like
gorgeous
you're
venue.
in a canyon, like because you
Yeah.
are. like
Yeah, just looking at like pictures of like me doing the research, I was like, God damn, this place looks awesome.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous, dude. It's a gorgeous place. It feels like you're in like Disneyland, basically. Only other better place you could maybe pick is feels like you're drafting or having a concert at Thunder Mountain.
But yeah, that's where I was like in the realm of like thinking. So
That's a good pick, man. So what is that? It's a Red Rock amphitheater, something like that.
yeah,
I'll just put Red Rock.
My
yeah. I mean, if you do Red Rocks, everyone will know.
I got my pick in
Jack has got a full list today. I love it. I love the readiness of Jackson here. Jackson, with your fourth pick in the music festival draft, you are on the clock.
I guess you guys already did location. What is my? Is that
because
my
all you have
one?
left is
location.
Rock? No, you did rock. You did rock, pop, hip hop,
Oh
and
no, he
country.
needs country.
Country and location, Jackson.
Country. Baby,
Are you gonna pick that guy?
Well, it's the big show. Whoever's singing
Well, it's a big show.
Seriously
song.
though, like, seriously.
That's how I wake up.
Man, I'm gonna go.
I guess you weren't ready.
I'm gonna go with because I have two people in mind.
He's like, this is my guy, and he's like, I have no
hard
idea.
take back. Yeah, you were ready, bro.
I'm gonna go Luke.
He's still trying to pick
I'll go
pop.
Luke Bryan. I think that would be a good time.
He was on my list. He was one of the three.
He's the only one I know. Luke Bryan.
No.
He was one of the.
So that's a guy, right?
It's between them and you guys picked both country.
Them. Luke Bryan is one person, Jackson.
I don't think Chad's played. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's one guy. It's not Luke and a Brian.
Well, honestly,
Luke and Brian.
wait, can I change my pick? Can I change my pick?
Change it?
Yeah.
Chad already wrote it down. Hands off the chess piece, brother.
Is it too late? Shit. See,
It just
this is
feels
where
like
I was iffy.
I'd be pissed if you took mine. Like if you said, okay, I'm going to change it,
fair.
and then you go this person, and I'm just like, well, now I feel cheated.
No, it's okay.
you
Go
know
ahead.
what, Jack?
No, you're good. Go ahead.
You can change it if you want. You want to change it?
If it's vetoed, then
Because it's the only person it's going to affect is me. I don't give a fuck. Brian, do you care?
You don't care, then that's fine, I guess.
I don't care. Go ahead, change it.
Even though Chad.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the
Hands
Zach
off
Brown
justice.
band. Yeah.
Fuck you, Jack. Well, I take it back. No, you can't change it. That's not cool, man.
That's tough.
Okay.
I'm the one that fought for you, and you take
told
my
me
band?
You
That's
said
tough.
I said I didn't have to do it.
Hey,
Cold-blooded
that's-
shit.
That's why Chad always be an asshole.
There's some
Always
cold-blooded
be-
shit going on in this podcast.
Nope.
Jack
Hand off the chess
knows.
piece. If that
Jack
was me,
knows for
hand
a
off the chess
fact.
piece, brother. You're
Jack
LeBron,
knows
you're
for
locked
a
in.
fact. I'm gonna give it to you because I want you to live in this. I want you to be the villain of this podcast, this episode. So I'm gonna give it to you, but you can go. There's a special place in hell, Jackson, and your name is sitting right
I
there.
told you. I
waiting-
gave you
waiting
an
for
option. I said, I'll take it. It's
No.
fine.
Oh yeah, because I knew you were gonna take Zach fucking Brown Band. Like you listen to them all the time.
mean,
you
you-
fuck.
I
You
do.
laid out.
I love
You
Zach
laid it
Brown
out.
band.
Give me 5 songs. Give me 5 songs right now.
Oh fuck, that's a lot of songs.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna say,
I'll give you one, Jolene. Yeah,
Jolene, Free.
Keep me in mind.
it's not. Yeah, okay. That's 2. Time up. You fucking
one of the
poser.
songs,
No,
Home.
I'm just kidding.
I will
Home?
say,
Homegrown, Jackson. God damn it.
Okay, that's pretty.
Chicken fried.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, like what? You get the one that like put them on the map.
I saw them in concert. They're a great
did?
time too.
You
They're a
did?
great time.
When?
Oh man,
Hollywood
that's awesome.
Bowl. Shout out Kayla. Me and Kayla went.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Hollywood
Kayla.
Bowl. They were fun.
Shout out Kayla.
Oh
Did
yeah.
I shout out Kayla? Yeah, pregnant and having a baby.
I know, I
Shout
saw
out,
that.
big friend of the
Yeah.
pod. Congratulations, Kayla.
Congrats.
Again, fuck you, Jackson.
But now to what really matters. Fuck you.
Damn it.
I know a couple of their songs. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we know
literally
you
2.
listed a
Literally
couple.
2. Literally 2. And that's apparently enough. Not in 100 years that I think you were gonna pick.
Just
Zac
thought,
Brown.
I was like, I thought.
Hey, you know what, Jackson?
That
We got
was
all 3
personal.
on my list. We
That
got all
was
3 on my
personal.
list.
That was personal. Like,
Somehow
that was
Jackson
like,
got 2 of the people.
what did
on
I
my
do to
list.
hurt you, Jack? Like, what have I done? You need to
I
get
gave
me
you
back
an
for
option.
for allowing
I
Disneyland.
said,
He said, I gave you Disneyland, now I'm going to hurt you.
Well, never again. Never again is hands off. the
No,
chest
I'm
moving
never.
forward.
You just burned that road for everybody ever. Like, no one's ever going to be able to say a pick and then take it back again because of this shit.
I
It's
don't
probably
need to
rightfully
do
so.
it.
It's
You
probably
can
the right
take
way to
it.
go.
You can take
This
it
is
back. I'll let
this
you
is the
have it.
fantasy. No, I'm not. No, fuck no. It's already said.
Take it back.
It's
Your
cheapened
hands
now.
off the chest piece.
Sloppy
Sure.
seconds. No, I'm not doing that. So
Yeah.
Zach Brown
band. What a great
for the
band to have.
Zach
though,
Brown
right?
pick
You know
from
what?
the
Hey,
devil.
Jackson. Great pick. The great show. Great pick there, Jackson.
Right here, buddy.
See, not
right
biased,
here.
right? Right, Brian? Am I biased now?
Whatever. Your location's gonna suck.
He's
Zach
like
Brown.
Disney World.
Yeah, you bitch. Epcot.
Actually, honestly, that would probably work better than.
No. I'm saying
It would
no.
work better than Disneyland because they do a
too
lot.
big.
there.
You would need 2 vetoes, and that's all I'm saying.
Right, true.
Make
Give
the
me
call.
one fucking play.
Send the card in. What were you saying earlier, Chad, about how Last of Us? What were you saying? Damn, man, this is getting spicy. Okay, for rock, I'm gonna regret this. I feel like. Nope, we're going country. I'm gonna say rock still. For country, we're gonna go the king, the legend. I'm gonna go Tim McGraw.
Oh.
The Timmy McGraw.
Solid.
This guy is, I think he has like the 3rd most hits in country, like ever, like number ones.
Wow.
What's that? Live Like You Were Dying?
Live Like You Were Dying.
Chu Man Chu or whatever it was?
Barbecue Stain on my white t-shirt. Just a banger song. Not as good as I once was, but I'm as good. Or no, that's not him. I think it's called Good As I Used to Be.
Doesn't he have a song about his dad or being a dad that's like really sad and emotional?
Yeah, he's got so many, dude. Like
Him and Faith Hill. Like,
Just
how
power
long have they been
couple.
Yeah, like, talk about a power couple.
no, it's just a great
Yeah.
country artist. Love his songs. Love
Shotgun
the
Rider.
vibe he gives. He's a good actor too, but that's not why we picked him. I think he'd
He's
put on
gonna
a show
act
too.
out his Friday Night Lights scene.
Part
on
of
stage.
performing is he's gonna do the scene from Friday Night Lights where he duct tapes a ball to like his drummer's hands or something. Tim McGrizzy. So I got so far I'm at Justin Timberlake, Tim McGraw, Drake, and Disneyland. So I have one last pick. I wasn't prepared because a lot of mines were like I thought like any time in history you could pick a band. So I had like the Beatles were also like on here, and that's obviously off the board now. I have this one, but I don't even know if like they're still performing anymore. AC/DC? Are they still like putting shows on?
Wait, no, I don't think they are.
This is not a good look right now.
think they
Okay,
I
I'm
wouldn't
not.
be surprised if they aren't.
I just don't know if they're
actually.
putting it on anymore
Let's
like they used
see.
to. So you know what?
I don't think they are.
Damn.
We can look it up. Let me see.
Damn, you don't.
Okay, fuck it. I'm going real. I'm going
saying
hardcore rock.
Oh, wait.
Nope. I'm fuck AC/DC. We're not doing it. I'm going motherfucking System of the Down. I'm going System of the Down, and we're just gonna tear the goddamn roof off that place. Okay, we're gonna go nuts. We're gonna play.
Sounds like fun.
Chop Suey.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna play Aerials. We're gonna play fucking Psycho, whatever the fuck, Psycho Torture. I was listening. I saw like what was it? I
I
saw
love that band, man.
a venue of them like performing on like a reel, and it looked like a war zone. Like there was like fire everywhere. Like people were. It looked like goddamn Viet goddamn Nam. So I'm taking System of the Down. System of a Down. Another great look from Chad here on the
I
pod.
think it's the.
Damn. You know what? I can't. I gotta look it up. So what do you guys think it is? You think it's System of the Down or System of a Down?
System of a Down.
Jackson?
I think it's the.
I'm not 100% sure, but I didn't
Right?
pick
It's
them.
hard, right? Okay, so don't come at. All right, well,
Well, I didn't pick them.
it is my pick. It is my
System
pick.
of Down.
It is System of a Down. System of a Down.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That,
Sorry.
That kind of
But,
that kind of makes more sense in a grammar way, I guess. Sorry. Go on.
yeah, it does. System of a Down, picking that. Just think they're a real fun
Oh, yeah.
band and super. You know, when you say rock, that's
Electrifying. I mean,
what's not rock about that?
yeah. Cool. Am I next? Or how does that go? My last pick?
I think you are next, Jackson.
My last
you
pick?
have
A location.
venue.
So I'm going to go with the iconic California Hollywood Bowl, baby.
If you said California Adventures, I was gonna kick the shit out of you. I was gonna end the pod right now.
I thought he was
You
going
piece of
for a second.
shit. I was gonna end it. We're gonna be done. Last episode is episode 9.
California Adventure.
You paused after California too, you dramatic son of a bitch. Yeah.
California.
Well, I don't even know what you said. What'd you say? California what?
Hollywood Bowl. The Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah, no one calls it the California Hollywood Bowl.
No, I'm
it's
saying
just the Hollywood Bowl.
Iconic. Oh, I did say that. I guess in California.
So you know what you were doing. You were playing the theatrics a little bit, and that's fine. I appreciate it here on that's what the fans want. Giving us a good show. Nice, Jack. Yeah, the Hollywood Bowl is dope. Only thing I hate about the Hollywood Bowl is how you leave the Hollywood Bowl. It's fucking horrible. Like,
yes, but the venue
through, like,
itself
a
is
tunnel.
beautiful. The venue itself is really pretty. Like,
Yeah,
you could do the LA vibes. The weather is always really gorgeous.
acoustics are phenomenal there.
And what a great venue.
Usually with like those venues, you got to do the parking away and then take the shuttle.
Yeah.
To the actual location.
Yeah.
Because LA's a nightmare.
True that.
Nice,
But
Jack.
that
Good
is
pick.
my
Good pick for
location.
that
My
Hollywood Bowl.
last pick.
That was on my list. For sure.
Who's it gonna be?
This is where I know I potentially might get a lot of shit.
You know what I'm thinking about doing? I want to put like that thinking music in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I want to like put that in the background like while you're thinking of like
yeah. Well, that's Jeopardy, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
But yes, Chad was doing it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that one, yeah.
Because I know the hip hop heads kill me for this, but I kind of want to like have a fun music festival, and
Vanilla Ice.
I think he's got bangers that you'll definitely have fun and like fucking, have a great time. I'm going Post Malone.
Oh, I sleep on Post Malone so much.
Yeah,
Like,
me too.
What a great pick, Brian.
Great pick.
So hot right now, that Posty.
Yeah, I mean, I just think he's got bangers that like you're gonna have a great time with. But I know
Why do you
the
think,
hip hop heads.
You think so?
Just the hip hop heads they're so like, territorial
Purists.
about hip hop and everything. Like,
Yeah.
You think
mentioned
people
Post-
give?
Oh, you don't think one of our friends is gonna Yuli is gonna be like, oh,
He doesn't
Post
like
Malone
Post?
for hip hop? I think he'll probably shit on it.
Shout out.
Tupac? Why not Biggie? They're dead, Yuli.
Well, are they? Or is it
The holograms,
chilling
the
on a beach in
hologram
Cancun.
shows.
Yeah, the hologram.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm picking Tupac's hologram. It was a major hit at
But
Coachella.
I mean, Post Malone, I think he's got bangers, and I think it'll be a great time at a music festival.
There's a reason why you think that, Brian. It's because he does have a lot of bangers.
Yeah.
In fact, he has a list of
I mean,
bangers.
he is a monster. He is a monster.
He's great. He's a great pick.
Yeah.
Great pick. I feel like
Was that
didn't
your
even
last
think
pick?
of him, but
That was the last pick, right?
yeah, that's his last.
Yeah, that was the last pick of the draft.
I think everyone's got their list
Sick.
full already. Man, great pick. Post Malone has a wide catalog of like any choices you can
He
pick.
could bring out one of my other artists together. They could do a collab.
Oh my
song.
God, you're right. He can come in as Morgan Wallen's finishing up, and they can have like a song together, and then he could go into like hip hop right after that.
I had some help.
So,
Yeah, and then it's just like, I'm
Yeah,
swagging.
He can do so much. I mean,
even just,
talk
like,
about like a
congratulations kinda.
versatile artist.
Oh, yeah, it does.
He could do country. He could do rock. He could do rap. It's just hip hop.
Some honorable mentions. I was very close to pick. Oh well, let's read the list off. I'm sorry. I always jump ahead of myself on that.
You're good.
For me, I went first, and I did Disneyland, the best venue in the world. You can't talk to me otherwise. Started off the draft hot, and then I went Justin Timberlake, pop. For rock, I went System of a Down. Hip hop, we went Drake, and for country, I went Tim McGraw. Jackson was at the 2 spot, and he went Kendrick Lamar for hip hop,
Oh, yeah.
Taylor Swift for pop, not for country. Foo Fighters for rock. We got Zach Brown, you motherfucker, for country. And the Hollywood Bowl, the famous California Hollywood Bowl for his venue.
What a list! What a list!
Brian was at the 3 spot, and he has Morgan Wallen for country. We got Blink 182 for rock, Elton John for pop. We got the Red Rock Amphitheater for the venue. And for hip hop, we got Post Malone. Damn.
It's great.
I think I like
Say
Brian's
it.
list the most.
Say
I
it.
think I like Brian's
Say it.
list the most.
Oh yeah.
Say his name and fucking Brian, man, you put together a banger there. I think Post Malone really wrapped it up. Morgan Wallen was all your picks are really good, but Jack too, you had a really good list. I just kind of hating on it because you stole like 2 of my picks. You stole like 3 of them actually. Fuck, dude, this was tough. You took Kendrick, Taylor, and Zach Brown from me. Yeah, and honorable mentions, guys. Doja Cat, I thought was very close on a lot of categories, like a pop and hip hop. I almost put her on either one.
Yeah.
I love me some Doja Cat. I think she's a great performer. Yeah, I think she has some. Really
Say So is an absolute banger.
She's to me, she's like the girl version of Post Malone.
Oh yeah.
Where like she can do anything, you know. What's another some other good ones we got?
We got Dua Lipa. She's
Dua
pretty
Lipa's
cool
so
too.
hot right now. For country, another hottie, George Strait. George Strait does have the most #1 hits in country, so he was up
like
there.
the godfather of country, right?
King of Kings.
Or King, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say Miranda Lambert is a good honorable mention for
Banger,
country.
Jason Aldean. We got
Chris Stapleton. I don't even know why I didn't. That's a good one.
Sam Hunt.
It's on my
really
list.
close to
Chris
picking Sam
Stapleton's a
Hunt.
great pick.
He's good, but
Fuck.
I don't. He's not gonna tear the roof off though. Like, who'd you pick? You picked
Tennessee
Zach Brown. I think
Whiskey?
it's a better. I think that's one song though. Name another one.
Parachute, Traveler.
That's not like gonna tear the. That's not gonna tear the roof off.
I guess I.
Carrie Underwood too. I had her on my
Carrie
list.
Underwood would be banger. Yeah, big banger.
She just performs the NFL or the Sunday night.
I've
theme
been
song.
waiting all day. That's a good song. I wonder if she wrote that.
I was gonna say Nicki Minaj for hip hop, wood pop. J. Cole.
Yeah,
You know,
he's fallen off
he
a
was on
lot
my
lately.
list.
Yeah, ever since he took his shit back from the he's really fallen
For
off
hip
the
hop, I
edge.
had Travis, Future,
Future. I had Future.
Kanye, but didn't want to pull that
For
trigger.
Was he on your list?
He was on the list, but I didn't pick him. Credit to me.
You took the time to write his name down. And Jesus Christ, man. Because he's done with anti-Semitics. That's enough for Brian.
Anti-Semitism.
Rock, I had
Semitics. That's not a. I didn't say that right.
The Rock. Rock.
I said that.
Anti-Semitic.
I said that right. Fuck you.
Rock. I had Red Hot Chili Peppers. I had
Yeah, on my list.
The band you.
Muse. Muse is a dope band.
They weren't on my list, but yeah, I know who they are.
Coldplay. I mean,
Coldplay were on my list.
Nirvana.
yeah.
Although you can't, I guess, because
No.
he's dead. Damn. See, this is like I was really struggling
Paramore?
with the Rock one.
Paramore would be sick. I was thinking about that.
It wasn't a
It'd be
huge,
tight.
or just don't know enough of their songs to put them on like a headline for me.
Better than Chris Stapleton.
I had for rock, I had Bruce Springsteen. I think that would have been amazing.
The Boss.
That would have been me putting like a really older like music festival together though. Radiohead, Green
Joel.
Day, Arcade Fire, Tame Impala, more like psychedelic or new rock.
U2?
Oasis.
Oasis, yeah.
Oasis being
Oh,
out
yeah.
there, they're performing.
Today is gonna be the day where you.
U2,
The Killers.
Yeah, U2 would
Oh,
be
the
freaking
Killers.
crazy.
The
Killers.
Killers were on my list.
Kings of-
And then I also put Adele because God, she's so good.
Oh.
I just don't know if it's like
It's not, but it's tearing the roof off in a different way.
Yes,
it's like
yes.
tearing the roof off with tears.
Ariana Grande.
Yeah,
listen to Ariana
she is.
Grande.
I
couldn't
don't,
She is
but-
very.
I can name you 4 songs to save my life of hers.
Really?
She's
God,
got
they're
some
my
good-
Zach Brown band, I guess.
Her
Where I can't name songs.
Ed Sheeran was on my list.
Ed Sheeran was on my list as well. Yes.
Beyonce was
yeah,
the
Ed Sheeran.
Beyonce was on my list.
Beyonce would have been there. I just don't listen to enough to be like Beyonce
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, no.
I want to know what were your honorable mentions for like venues.
The moon.
That was it. Okay.
Also, like the bottom of the ocean somehow. I thought that would be kind of cool.
Atlantis,
Atlantis, if we could figure out where that was.
Heaven.
What was another one?
El Dorado.
I thought Casa Bonita would be funny. The place, the cliff jumping place in South Park.
Tennessee, Nashville was on my list.
Just like anywhere
Broadway.
in Nashville.
Basically, a Broadway Street or there's that park,
Broadway Street. Hey, Broadway Street's pretty fun.
The Sphere.
Oh, what the fuck? That would have been a great location.
It's a great.
But I didn't know if that was gonna get vetoed or not. Like I don't know why I thought it would get vetoed, but I'm waiting for that over Disneyland.
That's a venue.
All of Vegas.
What a great venue. Oh my God.
Damn,
That's a steal.
100%.
The Sphere Z's. I think I'd just trip out too much. I wouldn't be able to like appreciate the music.
Yeah, but if I've seen like videos of the concerts that they have there, it looks awesome. I mean,
the Sphere might have been the one we missed.
Yeah, I saw one of like the Grateful Dead, and because everyone's there like definitely on mushrooms or high as fuck, and some one dude just like leaned all the way,
having an outer body experience.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a huge miss on the Sphere.
The Sphere Z's. Yeah, man, I think it was a fun draft. I thought we all had some pretty interesting lists. Brian, I think you knocked it out the park. But also, like, I like Jack's list. I like my list. It's fun. Let us know which list you guys like the most in the comments. Let us know what your list would be. What would your music festival turn out to be? That's going to do it for this week on Chad's Chats. Make sure you tune in every Tuesday. We're going to have a new episode coming out. And yeah, enjoy the playoffs. Enjoy the rest of your week. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Peace.